Hello everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming, and this is a game I've been wanting to play for quite a while on the channel. Star Trek Encounters for the PlayStation 2. So we get to play as the iconic different iterations of the Starship Enterprise and a couple of other famous ships from the various TV shows and movies in the Star Trek universe, starting with what was the earliest in the timeline, Star Trek Enterprise, going right up to playing as the Enterprise E, which was featured in the movies that featured the crew from the Star Trek Next Generation. So, we also get the dulcet tones of William Shatner narrating the story for us, so that's pretty good. So we get this nice, very PlayStation 2 era intro here, which is clearly reminiscent of Star Trek, you know, intros. It's got the similar kind of music, but not quite the same. Okay, so we're going to start with Star Trek Enterprise. So our first mission is Incursion. We're just going to play the Star Trek Enterprise episodes today, and we will play the other eras, so Star Trek the original series, the Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and Star Trek Sovereign, where we play as the Enterprise E later on. But for today, it's Star Trek Enterprise. You could say it's been a long road getting to this video. I don't care what anybody says, that's a good song. Maybe not very Star Trek, but it's still a good song. Anyway.
Incursion.
So we have Captain Kirk himself narrating the story. So we have here the earliest version of Space Dock, Jupiter Station. Well, one of the space docks.
Following the unprovoked Xindi attack on Earth, the Enterprise NX-01 sits in space dock, undergoing a major refit to its engine and weapon systems.
Yeah, so the Xindi were the primary antagonists.
The time has come to put the newly refitted craft
Enterprise
through its paces.
I think from season 3 onwards they attacked Earth, and then we had to go back and take the fight to them. Yeah.
Okay, Captain, she's all yours.
Thank you, Admiral Kirk, or Captain Kirk, or whatever you are. Right, so we use the left analog stick for movement. So we're going to move to the waypoint on the map, which is indicated by the orange cross in the corner there, I think. And again, maybe not. Maybe it's the blue one. I'm not sure. Watch out for that planet. We don't want to smack into a planet on our maiden voyage. No, it must be that orange one. I'm getting this wrong. Okay. Nice little sort of spectral trail from your impulse engines there. Nice little graphical effect that I quite like in this game. And the music is, you know, not actual Star Trek music, but very Star Trek adjacent, I think we'll say. So here we are. So you got to go through the gates to test the flight capabilities. So this is basically a training mission to get you used to flying the ship around. Okay, so first of all, go through the gate. So pretty simple stuff here. But in a minute we're going to have to do a timed version of this, which is more difficult. So right now we're just getting used to the control of the steering of the ship. I don't remember the Enterprise ever being this manoeuvrable on the show, but there you go. So we have to hold in L1 to reach higher altitude. So there is this kind of weird pseudo 3D thing going on with the different altitudes of the of some of the targets. That becomes a bit more of an issue later on in the game when we start having to target enemy ships and so on. But right now it's just kind of a mechanic we have to get used to. And now with L2 to drop down. So there are basically 3 sort of levels within the game. And your indicators, the blue indicators, will tell you which level you have to go to hit your target. So basically hold in L1 to stay at the highest level. Don't hold any buttons to go to the mid level, and then hold L2 to go to the lowest level, and you'll stay there until you release the button. So you see how this works. Oh, hit an asteroid there, but we're okay. No damage. Okay, so that's the first run of the rings cleared. Now we've got to target and destroy these radioactive asteroids. So the glowing blue ones. So it's a good chance to try out our weapon systems. So you get a tactical message here. So you can use snapshot firing to destroy the asteroids. So what you do is basically press X to select phasers or torpedoes, then press R1 to fire the weapon. But you have to maneuver this targeting slice here. So you see what I'm doing. Basically, I point with the right analog stick and then fire with the R1 button. Pretty simple, really. Watch out for the debris. Okay, there's another one up here. There it is. And we've got to climb to this target. There we go. We missed that one there, but we got it on the second attempt. Okay, I think that's the mission complete. Yes. Okay. So now we have 2 minutes to complete this ring course. So same as before, but we're being timed this time. So we can't really afford any mistakes. Accidentally fired phasers there when I meant to just move up. Yep, so always keep aware of your height, if that's the right word. Slightly ahead of schedule here, so we're doing okay. Just 7 left. Drop down, through. Uh-oh. This is where it can get a bit tricky. We should still be okay. Yes, we did it. Almost messed it up right at the end there. Okay, now our target lock system is online. So we can actually lock onto enemy targets now and shoot them. So this time we're going to destroy these cargo containers. Pretty simple stuff. Now this time, yeah, we can use the lock-on system. So what we do press R2 and we'll automatically lock onto anything that's within range, like so. You can actually fire at multiple targets at once doing that, which is handy. But yeah, what did you guys think of any Star Trek fans in the comments? What did you think of Star Trek Enterprise? I thought it was a good show. Not as good as Next Generation, obviously, because that is my Star Trek. That's the show I grew up on. That's why I got into Star Trek, was Next Generation. So, you know, it's oh, hang on. There we go. So yeah, I think that it seems to be a bit of a divisive one, Enterprise. Most people agree that it was cancelled way too early, and I definitely agree with that. It deserved to get more than 4 seasons, and that the final episode is a mess, but apart from that, great show, I think. Okay, so now we're going up against moving targets, so we're going to take out these old satellites that are orbiting Titan. We can use either snapshots or target locking here, so we've got a choice. One down. The thing is with these satellites, because they're rotating around, they are going around the planet, orbiting the planet, I meant to say. Their height tends to vary depending on where they are and where you are, so you're gonna, it takes a bit of time to get locked onto them. Now there should be one more. There it is, it's coming around now. Got it. Alright, job done. So next we're going to target the disused Saturn station. So this teaches us how to target specific systems on enemy ships. So you've got to shoot each component individually. So that's like the engines, life support, communications, weapons, etc. There'll be missions later on where it's like, you know, disable the shields but don't destroy the ship, that kind of thing. So this teaches you to target individual points of interest, if you like. Okay, objective complete. Now we get to fight with some Xindi. So the red markers on our radar there are enemies. And that was pretty easy. And we got an energy pickup as well. Nice. Oh. Any more? Okay. Right. So now we've got some mines to plant. So basically, all those green areas, we're going to drop mines there to protect Jupiter Station. So what we do, we press circle to select our secondary weapon, so we can switch between, I think it's torpedoes and mines. So, and we've got to be careful we don't get too close to the mines as well. Hold on a minute, circle, sorry. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Right. Am I doing the right thing there? Sorry. There we go. Alright, I've got the hang of it now. Okay, so plant these mines. You've got to keep moving because if you stay still for too long, you'll set off your own mine and blow yourself up. So keep out of that red pulsing area, as you can see. Oh, I think I missed one there. Get it on the way back round. Job done. Okay, now we're going to deal with these Xindi craft that are coming in. And also watch out we don't hit any mines. So this is what I was talking about before. Take out the fighters, but not the cruiser, because the cruiser is going to be used for intel. What I want to do is target the engines to stop it from moving. There we go. Okay, now we've got to put an away team on the ship. So we press circle to select away team as our secondary weapon, and then... Okay, so there we go. So away team, and... There we go. Okay, cruiser secure. We almost had a transporter accident there. Okay, so I'm going to dock my ship now to complete this chapter. Basically get into this little docking rectangle here, and then just rotate until we line everything up. There we go. Job done. So our first mission is complete. Took a bit of damage there because I accidentally went into a mine, but okay, that's the first chapter of the Enterprise episode cleared.
Congratulations, you've achieved the rank of Admiral.
Oh, thank you, Captain Kirk. Okay. So now we're going to go into the second episode, which is taking out the Xindi super weapon. So, next up, part 2, the Xindi super weapon. So things step up a bit here.
Xindi superweapon. Following the failed incursion at Jupiter Station, the last remnants of the Xindi invasion armada flee. Hidden aboard 4 Xindi cruisers is a partial schematic of the Xindi planet-killing superweapon. Locate the cruisers and retrieve the schematics, then destroy the superweapon before it is launched for Earth.
Okay. Okay, so we're trying to scan for the trail. Okay, so this indicates that it's in this direction. So we head this way. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm seeing how this works now. So we've got to basically follow the pathway that each one lays out for us. Okay, right, I get this now. So you just keep heading in the general direction and your scanner should pick up the next trace as you go. Oh, I might have missed one here. Hang on. Right, so down this way. There we are. Okay, and continue down here. Oh, we got something on our scanners here. What's this? Oh, it's just planets. Alright, hang on. Oh. Right, we're gonna do that again. Okay. That wasn't fair. I thought that was actually a warp signature. It was just planets. It was just confusing. So, we gotta follow the warp trails. Okay, so our next one's up this way. Right, okay so far. There we are. Okay, he's heading this way now. I've gone a little bit too far there. Yeah, okay, right, that's fine. Back on course now. Alright. So we found Malcolm Reed. And he's going to give us a 20% weapon boost. Excellent, just what we need right now. Okay, there's the schematic that we need. Okay. Objective complete. That's one down. Now we've got to follow the next warp signature trail. Seemed a little bit off course, but okay. least we're not right back to the start. We just got the second one to do now. Don't think we're getting an Admiral grade on this one, guys. At least not the first time round. Ooh, mine ammo, that's welcome. Some energy, come in handy. Come on, I must have tracked enough of these trails by now. Right, okay, objective complete. Okay, destroy the planet defences to flush the cruiser out. Okay, this is a bit more interesting. Right. I think we're going to need torpedoes for this one. Let's get that energy. Okay, destroy the cruiser, retrieve the schematic. Alright. The cruiser's on the far side of the planet. There it is. And we got the schematic. Job done. Okay, follow the third Xindi cruiser. Okay, Xindi cruiser, I should say. I don't like following these warp trails. It's tedious. Yeah, if you're worried that you might be straying off course, give the joystick a bit of a wobble and you'll probably stumble onto the trail because they're not too far away from each other usually. Okay, this one's over here now. There we go. Got lucky there. I think we earned that. Okay. Here we are. There's a whole squadron of them here. Switch back to phasers for this guy. There we go. Oh, there's more. Okay, destroy the cruiser, that's all we gotta do now. Take out these fighters first. Okay, get that schematic now. And get that mine ammo as well. Okay. Objective complete. Right, last warp signature. Put the engines back up to full power. Xindi have started planting mines in their path as well, just to mess with us. Okay, that's the way you want to play it. That's how we'll play it as well. Well, the mines actually make it easier to locate the next waypoint, to be honest, so every cloud and all that. Almost lost my trail there. Back on course now. Objective complete. Okay, the last Xindi cruiser is on the planet's surface. So we've got to destroy the defences. More of these gun turrets. Oh, Dr. Phlox. Hello. Okay. Damage protection. The good doctor is helping us out. Lovely. Switch to phasers. Ooh, we're taking a bit of damage here. Whoa, wait a minute. Take it easy, son. Right, maximum power to shields. Torpedoes. Multiple lock-ons there. Lovely. guys are nothing if not persistent. Okay. Objective complete. Oh, we gotta follow another warp signature. Oh, come on. I don't like following warp signatures, it's tedious. Right, get the torpedo ammo first. Trail right in front of a mine. That is some top level annoying placement. Yep, okay. Oh, come on. Oh dear. Alright. Do this whole warp signature thing again. I don't like these mines, they're annoying. Can I blow them up with my phasers? I think I can actually. Yeah, we're just going to use phasers on them, I think, from here on out. Keep things a bit simpler. Okay, almost there. Uh-oh, right, okay, we took damage from one there, that's alright. A lot less damage than we took last time. Okay. Right, we must be nearly there now, surely. Good. Nearly lost it there. Okay, objective complete. Right. Where are you, you muppet? Okay, primary target is up here. Let's go for torpedoes on this guy. Is he? There he is. And we got the last schematic. Okay. Okay, so we found the Xindi super weapon. So this is going to be a boss battle of sorts, I'm guessing. Lots of Xindi fighters waiting for us, I would assume. Closing in on target. There it is. Okay, we've got to destroy it before it hits warp speed. Alright, nothing like a timed challenge to keep you going. Okay, so we're going to take out the shield generators to allow us to hit the weapon itself. Okay. Two down. Go away. Busy. Almost got it. Done. Mission complete. Xindi super weapon is out of there.
Congratulations, you've achieved the rank of Admiral.
Oh, good. Alright, didn't think I was going to get Admiral on that one. Okay. So, the final episode of the Enterprise saga in Star Trek Encounters is The Expanse. So we're going to do that now, and then that will do us for this video for today.
The Expanse.
Okay, so what's the story here?
Enterprise is on a mission to destroy the Xindi spheres and end the production of Xindi superweapons.
Okay.
The Expanse is an unstable region. Dense nebula clouds will interfere with your scanners. Use these nebula clouds to your advantage. The Xindi will not be able to detect your presence.
Okay.
The region is heavily guarded. Stealth is recommended over a frontal assault.
Okay. So we want to try and use
Scanners
the nebulas.
indicate 7 spheres in the network, with 1 sphere showing signs of damage. Locate the damaged sphere. It may contain the key to the destruction of the entire network.
All right. So I think we're going to scan each of these individual spheres here and see which one is the damaged one. Okay, this is not the damaged one. Okay, but now we've been detected by the Xindi again. Okay, lovely. That's a weird looking ship. I guess it's Cardassian. Anyway. Right. So our next target is up here. The nebula effects, graphics-wise here, are absolutely beautiful. They really, you know, this game has its flaws, but graphically it is very, very nice. Alright. Okay, this is not the damaged moon, but we have found more Xindi, so let's take care of them. Good night. Okay, back onto our search. Of course it's going to be the last one that we come to, isn't it? Because of course it is. Okay, there's a patrol here. This is the damaged one by the looks of it. Yes. Okay, destroy the sphere's defenses. Okay, now we're going to dock with the sphere. So usual with docking, you just get in here. And rotate. And there we go, we're docked. Okay, so return to Jupiter Station. Job done. Okay, so we're going to dock up here. Now let's see what's next for us. Uh-oh. Okay. Defend the station. So we got Xindi coming in and attacking. Come on, lock on. Okay, 2 minutes to go. As long as they're busy firing at me, they can't hurt anybody else, so that's okay. Targets, yeah. Lock on. Okay. Oh, what? Right, okay. I'm gonna do the whole 3-minute thing again. Alright. So be it. is this shit not locking on? Okay, I think that's all of them. Right, just made it. Okay, done. So now, to destroy the sphere network, we must destroy the control spheres. Use specially upgraded torpedoes. Okay. Alright, so we got special torpedoes for this mission. Nice. Captain Archer! Hey! Okay, one sphere down. That's some extra energy there, we can definitely use that. There we go. Gotcha. Okay. Next sphere. Up here. I like this nice bombastic music. Very Star Trek. Okay, next sphere down. Okay. Okay, switching to phasers now. Let's have some fun. Energy, always welcome, especially when there's this many enemies around you. This part of the game is fun. If we had just more of this and less chasing your tail, it would be a much better game. Anyway, onward. Let's see if we can use this nebula for a bit of concealment here. Just to size up our targets. Only got 15 torpedoes left. There we go, job done.
Congratulations, you've achieved the rank of Admiral.
Excellent. Okay. So that actually turned out to be quite good fun in the end. The whole scanning the spectral trails thing was a little bit tedious, but well, it's alright. So, that was the first part of Star Trek Encounters. So, Enterprise is clear. Join us next time when we head into the original series era. You notice we've got quite a few more episodes there. We'll get to pilot the original NCC 1701. No bloody A, B, C, or D. Till next time, thank you for watching Tartan Samurai Gaming, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.